Well, hello everybody, it's Bella here. I've just come back to do a little bit more crafting on my little journal. This one, if you remember. And I'll bring you up to date with what I've been up to. But first of all, welcome everybody and welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you all for liking and commenting, especially on my birthday giveaway. I'm not going to say what day it is because I'm not quite sure what day this is going to go up. I'll tell you something, I've got really confused this week, as you've all noticed. I thought my birthday was on Thursday, and it isn't, it's on Friday. So anyway, my birthday's the 27th of May. So the giveaway is for the 27th of May, regardless of what the day is. So that will just continue, and I will do the draw on Sunday afternoon as promised. So that aside, I'll bring you up to date with what I've been doing. So I've been sitting here playing, thinking to myself, I'll turn the camera on in a moment. Yes, I will. I'll turn the camera on in a moment. And you get so carried away that you can't even think of anything else other than what you're doing. But I did stop myself and I thought, right, okay, I better turn the camera on. Well, anyway, here we go. This is what I've done. I've made some cards, some tags, not cards, that I've made to go on there. And all that is that lovely paper I showed you the other day. And I had some left over. So I've done that one already. I made a couple of little clusters. And I thought that one could go on there. So we'll just pop that one on there before I lose it. My pin is by there because it keeps playing tricks on me. Now, I hope you're all well. And I hope you're all doing great with your craft projects. And I'm so excited because Rachel from Roxy Creations did her Wednesday slot for the Journal of Stitchery, and she was telling us yesterday what she's going to do after this one has finished. And she's going to do a Christmas one. And if you don't have, you know, affiliations to Christmas or any beliefs like that, she's going to do an alternative for those that would rather do something else, which I thought was really nice of them. So she and her sister are planning something wonderful for June, and it's going to be another book of stitching, and it's going to have a little bit of Christmas in it and other things apparently. So I am so excited about that because I've only got one more block to do, and then this 6 months is completed. So when I've done that, I'll bring my book over and I'll show you exactly what I've been up to. So that aside, now, so I put those in there. So that's in there. I don't know whether you saw me put these little clusters in here, and I've actually put this little raggedy thing, because you know what I'm like for little raggedy things. I put that on there, and I thought that'd be some nice texture on there. And I've got another 2 clusters now to go in the back. Oh, I did put that pocket on, and I've glued this in as well. So I did do a little bit. I haven't done a lot. I did, I think I showed you I put the pockets in. I'm not sure. But that's where we are. So I think what I'll do next, I'm going to put these clusters in before or should I? I'm just thinking now. I have got one done that I've done already, and I've hand stitched around here, and then I glued it on. Oh, and there's a little bit of netting. Have I got my netting here? Probably not. Put it somewhere. Disappeared. Anyway, there's a little bit of, I don't know whether you can see the netting along there, and I've put a little bit of lace along there and on the top. I may go around and stitch because it's looking a little bit, well, I don't know. I think I need a little bit of stitching on there. I was worried about it being bulky, but actually it does okay. Actually it does look nice in there, doesn't it? So I think I'll leave it in there, and I'll decide later whether or not I'm going to stitch it. Well, there's another one there. I nearly missed that one. So I was just putting something on those, and as you can see, these are pockets, and that size will fit perfectly into there, so we're okay. Now I did find some of Roxy Creations little tags on my computer because I'm scouring my computer at the moment, and I thought maybe that one, and that one might go nicely in this journal. So we'll see. So we've still got more to play with, and plenty of time to do it, haven't we? So that one's got to be done. So what I'm doing here, I've just I didn't put you through the misery of watching me tie that onto there. So I'll tell you what I did. I got one of my little brushes. I got my gold thread, okay, which is very old because it was when I was doing embroidery years ago, but I never learned to do it properly. But never mind, I think I better put my, because I'm having trouble with this at the moment. So that, there we are, that's on. And I tied the bow around the bottom end of this with the thread. So it's on there ready, as you can see, okay? And you haven't got to watch me do it. So that's all I did. I tied it around there. I left a little loop where it came off there. And then I pushed that down inside the thread, and she's all ready to go on here where there was a bow, but I didn't have anything blue. So I thought, well, never mind. We're just going to put that on there, which is a little bit of material with a little rose on. All right, so I'm going to put that at the top there, and I shall do that now. Now, I hope you're all well. I don't know whether I've said that already. I haven't got much to tell you because I haven't been anywhere. My husband has. I don't know whether I've told you this, but I was showing off a bit because I thought he'd booked up a full day with his church duties on my birthday. Forgive me if I've already told you this. So I was sulking a bit, but it turned out that my birthday wasn't on the Thursday, it's on the Friday, as I told you. So he's got a free day on my birthday, and I was telling him, well, I wasn't telling him off, I was sulking, to be honest. So what a scream, eh? I honestly don't know, or didn't know where I was this week. I've been all over the shop. But we get days like that, don't we? And we get weeks like that. So here we go, let's try this. Oh, doesn't that look sweet? I know we got that little lump there, but it doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. What do you think? Cute? Definitely. So I think what I'm going to do, I thought I had a little bit of this. Let's try a little bit of that at the top. Says she, no, there they are. Thought I'd lost my scissors. Just going to cut a little of this off, a moment. My nose is itching again. As soon as I turn the camera on, my nose itches. I think it's a nervous thing. I don't know. So that's going to go on there. Yeah, I think that'd be rather nice, actually. And then I probably will go around and stitch. So what I do when I'm going to stitch, I just put a little dab of this Yoo-Hoo, up the top, just to keep it in place. And then I'll stitch them when it's all dry. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? There we go. What do you think of that? I love that. She's not as thick as the other ones, and she was bowing a bit, but I think she'll settle down now I've done that. Yes, I like that, definitely. So I've done this one. This one's waiting to be stitched as well. And what I thought I would do is probably go on the inside of there. I'm not sure because I've only stuck it down with the Yoo-Hoo. It seems to be on there okay, but I don't want to take any chances. So I may have to do the back again, or I may just leave it. So we might stitch those in a moment. So that's that one done. And I forgot to show you these. I've done some more pockets. And I've used that paper, this paper here. And I put lace on the top and a little lace trim on the bottom of that one. And I've taken out a little notch. Now these are just material. And that one is where I've just caught it there with a sewing machine. and I've stitched all the way round, and I thought maybe we might put those in the front and the back. So I think we'll put those in next, but I think I'm going to have to use my 3-in-1 to do that. So here we go, we're hopping around again, aren't we? Never mind, doesn't matter. It's how my brain works, I can't help it. And as I'm doing it, I shall... She's starting to get chunky already, look, she's not staying flat. And they don't stay as flat when you sew them in as when you do it with the elastic. So it will be a little bit chunky, this, I'm afraid. But chunky's good, I think. Nothing wrong with chunky. Let's see if I can do this now. Yep. There we go, that's in. And there's something different on there for a change. There we are, that's that one. Let's do the back one while we're at it. What can I put on there to keep that down? I don't know. Oh, that was not too bad. Here we go. I'll make sure I glue the correct edges. My journal's in the way now, sorry. This will probably be up in your face. I am sorry. There we go. I always stretch the top bit so it's not loose and baggy, so it holds your actually that one can come down just a fraction, I think, there, and it will hold the tag in better if you stretch them across like that. That's it. So that's that one done. So what have I done with my cap? Here it is. No, she's deciding to leak everywhere. Excuse me. There we go. That's done. Okay, so let's try this one in here. Yes, that fits in there nicely. That'll go in there nicely, but we don't want that colour with that, do we? I've put that there because it's got a little bit of the yellow in there. All right. And the same there. That's it. So that's it. I still haven't worked out yet what I'm doing on the front, but she's starting to spring a bit, so I'm trying to manipulate her a bit so that the paper was too thick, I think. But she looks okay. I like the way that rounds like that, so that's cool. I like that. So that one can go in there when I've stitched around it, I think. And I'm going to have to be careful with that now, aren't I? So it's going to need to be, well, it's going in. It does look nice in there, so we'll see. Yep, no, she's okay. She's okay. Right, so that's those. So let's put our little clusters in. They're a bit big, actually. I could have made, I don't know where to cut that in half now. I did make them a bit big, didn't I? Are they bigger than those? Yes, they are a little bit, aren't they? I think I was thinking because they were going on here like this. But that's all right, it's not a problem. I can always trim it down. That one's not too bad. That one's smaller, so I can trim that one a little bit. So let's find a home for this one, shall we? I've got those up there, so I think what I'll do, I'll put these a bit further down. Yes. Try not to get my head in, because I keep putting my head over my work. Maybe they are a little bit big, but they do look nice, don't they? Let me move that over a little bit. Probably need to... I hope this art glitter glue will keep this on because it's quite heavy. But I think it'll be okay. They're sweet, aren't they? Let me just hold them up. There you go. So that one's on there. Now I'm going to have to trim this, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to... And I have stitched across there, so here goes. I think that will be okay. That's a nice little bit, actually. See, nothing's wasted. And then that will go there like that. So let's find a home for that one. I think we'll put... I might have to go on the lace one. So I think I'll put it by there. I think that'll go nicely with that, don't you? I might even do that. Yes. Takes ages for it to come out of this little point. It's still on the edge, so it's still like a little tab type thing. But it is a cluster, so it can go down there. So what do you think? I think that's pretty, don't you? So there we go. Make sure I haven't glued that page. So we've got some of our pockets in. I'm not going to get much more in because she's filling up. So whatever I do now is going to be fairly flat, hasn't it? So yeah, she does feel really, she feels nice, but she's getting springy. But that's okay, I don't mind that at all. Still pages for us to work on. So I wonder where we could put this. Well, we've got this one to make and that one. So if I put that over there for a moment, and let's carry on with these. So those two are done, they're ready for, so I was thinking I'd put that on there. My own screen, yep, I think so. Oh, we still got one pocket, good. Alrighty, I need something now to glue on because I don't know what I've done with my Here we are, I found something. That'll do. Rachel and I laugh because whenever we need to write a note or something, we're scrabbling around in our rooms and all our papers are precious. So we think, no, I can't use that, I can't use that, oh, I can't use that. And yet we're throwing the ends of these things like this. They end up in the bin, don't they? And really, we should make a little pad out of them so we've got somewhere to scribble. I might do that, actually. Okay, so that one's going on this one. It's not quite in the center. Hope my head wasn't in the way then. Need it to come down a little bit because of the, if I put any lace on the top. That's better. I'll line it up with that line there. I did stick a little label on there, one of Tracy's labels. Alright. So that was that. And then I thought, well, let me close my glue up a moment. Because if we don't do it straight away, we've had it. Now, I've got a pile of lace here. I've got lots of lovely lace over here. And different things. So let's see what we can find. While we're talking about lace, let me just show you what I found in my stash. You know, I like to show my things. All right, move that over there. I found my glassine bags. I've been finding everything this morning. But look what I found in my cupboard. And I did these last year. Isn't this yummy? And it's pink. And I can't remember what I dyed it with, but I absolutely love it. Look at that one. And that's like crochet stuff like this. It was like that before, and that's how it looks now. I'm trying to remember I think it was blueberries or something like that. Isn't that yummy? Oh, I love that. I think we might use that. Ooh, yes. I don't think that's been dyed, but it's in there for some reason. There's more of that. That is lush, isn't it? And this, and that was an old handkerchief. That's where I just found that other piece that I just put in my journal there. Oh, these are gorgeous. That's a bit brighter, that one. It went, because it was very white, it went that colour. Because it's the same dye bath, but it depends on the lace, doesn't it? And the material. But this is gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't that lush? And it's got all different markings on, look. So I'm glad I found those. I don't know why these are, I think it must either a different bath wash or, I don't know, I can't remember. I might have used two different fruits. Oh look, there's a little bit of embroidery on that one. And this is the same as what I showed you just now. And that one, that's the same. I wonder where all that lovely lace had gone. And these are off tablecloths. Oh, look at that, look. Oh. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of this. Oh, there we are, it's coming off. Good. So whatever it was, it's come off, which is lush. You can tell it was fruit because there's a little bit of the skin there, look. Great. Marvellous. And that. So if you've got any scraps or any bits or anything, get some fruit or some veg that you know will make a lovely dye bath. Especially if you live somewhere where it's nice and warm. Oh, look at that. I love that. I know it's creased, but I do. Oh, I love it. Now this is coming off. So obviously whatever I'd put in the bath, dye bath, was I had a skin on it or something. But there we go. That's that. Made a mess now, haven't I? But anyway, I thought I'd show you that. We'll keep that bit out. I'll put those back over there. And then that was one of the bits that I use because it's, I don't know whether you can see, it's pink. Okay, so you can see the pink now, can't you? So that's lovely. So that can stay there with that. That was a little bit I had left over from this one. So they can go together. We make something with that. And let's put that with that. And there's some little bits there for us to play with. Right, they're ready for stitching. Now what are we doing with these? I've glued that on, haven't I? So let's think. Don't want anything bulky, do we? We can't put pink on top of that because it's got a white flower. Not really. I've got lovely birds. Ah, it's cute. No. No, they're not going to work. So, maybe a label. That's it. Got it. Just go around the edge a little bit. Take away the whites and put Put my glasses back on my nose. Doesn't take a lot, does it? But because they're only small, now I don't want it touching the edge of there. I don't know whether you can see, but I prefer to have them not touching so that you can see a bit of the underneath. All right, and then I can still stitch around there with a small stitch. So that's those 3 done. Now, big question, what can we put on here? What have we got? I don't know. Well, I was toying with the idea of putting that on there, but I don't think it goes. And I was cutting some of these down to make these, because these are material, but I didn't want to cut the words off, otherwise I could have used... What if I... Yeah. Oh no, I'll cut her in half there, won't I? No, maybe not. I had this bit as well, but that's too big, much too big, so can't use that. What else have I got over here? That looks a bit strange, so we won't use that. Okay, I'll have to leave that one. Oh, yes. Yes. What if we, that's too grungy to go with that, isn't it? If I had some book page handy, which I do, move my chair over and I can pull my drawer out. This is yummy. Can't use that. It's got a word on there that isn't very nice. I'm just reading it a minute. I just want to make sure. It wasn't a swear word. It just had something on there that you wouldn't want to read. Oh, there we are. Oh, do you know, I think it's meant to go that way, isn't it? That's not good. Back to square one. Let me see, what have I got? Let's have a look up here in my little box. I need to do some fussy cutting, don't I? I don't think there's anything in here because I was looking the other day. All right, we'll leave that one. I don't want to keep you unnecessarily. So we'll just leave that one. That one can just stay as it is for now, and we'll have a look at these little ones, I think, and see if I can grab my ruler and tear these off a minute. So let's move these out of the way. They can go up there with that, and I know where everything is. Aren't these sweet? Long way round. That. I don't think any of those will go because there's blue in those, so we're not going to use those. I was going for the pinky colours, so this is going to be quite eclectic. Oh, they're sweet, aren't they? She does make beautiful digis, doesn't she? This is Rachel from Roxy Creations. We are. I don't think this would go on top of there. No, that look a bit weird. Okay, so we're just going to have to make some small ones. Yes, I'm getting really excited about Roxy's new project. Oh, here's my book. I've been looking for that. So let's glue those on there. Because they're small, I'm going to make them a bit firmer. So I don't know if this is going to be any good, but we'll see. I'm trying to use up things that I've already purchased or have printed out already, because to use them just once seems silly, doesn't it? I know we have beautiful kits coming out all the time, but if you have your favourites, I think it's nice to go back to them, like I did with Rachel's last kit, my Rachel, from Rachel and Bella. I made 3 things with that, the kit she did with Nana's roses, because I just loved it so much. And I think, you know, as I said, I had my money's worth out of it. Now I found loads and loads of book pages. I found a book that had loads of blank pages in it, and I thought, ooh, excellent. So let's tear that one off there. And then it'll give me some idea where I'm going to put these then. So there we are, that will go on there. And then they'll be backed ready then. And then let's tear that one off. And then I'm going to put more lace in this journal. Let me cut that bit off there. These scissors are non-stick, by the way. I forget where I bought them. I think I bought them online, actually. But you can cut with glue, and they, if you see, look, what's it say on there? Upside down, hang on. Titanium non-stick. I can't read that word there, though. Can you see it? Anyway. They're good scissors. So that's that. So we'll use our scissors, our non-stick scissors. Hopefully these are glued down now. And then I shall cut across there. Try and keep that little bit there. We've had 2 horrible days. It's been tipping down with rain. And my craft room's quite dark at the moment, so I'm sorry if the lighting isn't brilliant. Well, aren't they sweet? They're really cute, those, Rachel. That's Rachel from Roxy Creation. It's awkward having 2 Rachels, isn't it? And it's funny because my daughter, Rachel, had a best friend in school called Sarah, and that's Roxy Creation's sister's name, Sarah. Isn't life strange? But what a talented family they are. Rachel's mum, Sarah, they can all sew, craft, and her mum, well, she's absolutely wonderful. She makes some amazing things. She hasn't got a YouTube, so don't get excited, but the girls share some of her things occasionally. Now next month they'll be showing us all how to sew the blocks into our books. So that'll be interesting. I'm still trying to work mine out, so I can't wait for them both to do that so I can get my books sewn together. There we are. So that's those. I don't know if these are going to be any good because they're quite different, aren't they? I bet you've been thinking that, haven't you? But it would go with that one. That would go in there nicely, wouldn't it? So let's try that. And that one as well. But I'll probably be covering that up anyway. Because we seem to have gone down the pink route, don't we? And the white route. So let's have a look. Let's recap. So that might go in there, okay. Yes, they work. They're fine. Let's check the back one isn't stuck. Yes, that's fine. So I can make those a little bit wider. So I can make another two a bit wider, which will be nice. And I've got this one. So where should we put this one? Here I go. I'm jumping around again. So we got those two. Oh, let's try. Where's the middle of this one? What about on there? Yes, I've decided. That can go on there. My cap on there. Take that off there. And then I'm going to put a picture over that one then. Or I might do a fabric flip or something. Why not? Move that out of the way a moment. That's it. I think it can come down. Yes, just a fraction. So there we are. That's that one. So I think that one could possibly hold that. I'll just pop a, I was going to say a label, but there's already a label on there. Might put a butterfly on that one. I might even make that, I might extend that a bit actually. What could I put on there? I wonder if we could extend them. I should have made them bigger, shouldn't I? I might do that actually. I might reprint them. But they're cute. They're really cute. I don't think I've got anything else that they would... I mean, that's okay, but it's not brilliant. The labels are a little bit big for the... that was nice. Yes, I'm going to leave that one in there. But I'm going to stitch around there and put some lace on there. And I think that'll be quite cute. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there now, folks. And I hope you all have a nice day. And I'll carry on with my mess on my desk. And I'll bring you back again. I'll be with you again on Saturday. And we can catch up with where I've got to with this little journal. And in the meantime, I shall think then about what I'm going to do. I think it needs a bit of lace. So what lace I can find, I'm not sure yet. But it certainly needs something over it because it's looking a bit sad. But it feels nice. It feels really lovely. So when we get our toppers in, it won't be all just down this end. It'll be up, you know, there'll be a bit of... lacy bits up here, so that'll make that bulky as well. All right, so there we are then. So that's what we've done. We made some lovely tags, put in the pockets. That one's yet to be done. We played about with those, but I'm not quite sure I'm going to use those, but it doesn't matter. We've been playing, haven't we? So that's how she's looking at the moment, and that will be nice when it's got something in it. That looks nice, doesn't it? That looks lush. Okay, so she's coming on. She's a bit eclectic, but that's fine. That's how I like them. I like them eclectic. It's a funny word, isn't it? Oh, and I didn't show you that. I did that one as well. So there we go. So she's coming along really, really nicely. I do love that on there, I must say. So there's plenty of pockets now for us to put our tags in. All right, so there we are. Speak to you soon. Have a wonderful day and look after yourselves and look after each other. Cheerio. Bye.